Hey, so everybody knows what represents an aspect of innocence to society that will resonate. So since you can easily deduce this, right? Who's to stop administrators and fat cats from employing a bunch of enthusiastic young people based on their lifeblood, young blood, to perpetuate dialectics and vague, overarching, suggestions that we're accomplishing anything by the use of engaging people in front of a fucking drugstore and asking poor people for money. Like, we're broke as fuck. I don't know why change starts here. If you're gonna drop some knowledge and it's not vague like dialectics, like change, describe why change is any good. So I'm not gonna point this camera at anybody's face, but I want to just get this question asked because somebody having trouble to remember what the fuck he was asking me. Okay, so do you want to ask your question? Does it have anything to do with the question I asked you? How do you know change is any good? Because that's a basis, a starting point for anybody. You describe what you're doing as a job, and I will acknowledge, for the sake of argument, that without dividends in the palm of your hand, you don't have any dignity, right? But how am I to know that you're any more dignified for standing in front of this store than I am for being a fucking bum hobo who just cracked a beer in your face and suggested that you need a new hobbies? So can you ask me your question, sir? I'm not going to point this camera in your face. Just ask me your question. I didn't make you forget what it was you were going to say, does it? Listen to this drop knowledge.
Okay. You guys, nothing much. Just saving the world. Keep track of both of us.
You don't sound convinced that you're saving the world, even though you probably might, at the end of this whole summation, might actually be accomplishing just that. Why would you discredit yourself? How do you know you're not saving the world?
Hey guys.
Because at some point in time, he has to stop dropping knowledge in order to get people for money, or they run out of time. Just like if you work at a factory for 15 years and fall out of favor as an old man. Did you have a question? You want to ask me if since I think that I'm not conclusive about whether or not change is any good, you had a question.
What do you put in your hair, sir?
They're not talking to me because trolls will get bored and walk away eventually. If they get bored, and they'll walk away. This is true. This is true about trolls. They'll get bored and they will walk away. If I'm trolling you, I'll walk away. If what you're saying has knowledge, then there's no such thing as anything people walking past you. They make time to listen, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, but where's the knowledge part? We're saving the children with no knowledge? No knowledge of what? Like, what's the underpinning of the change starts here? I don't even know why change is any good. Unless he elucidates it for us. But he had a question, but he forgot though. He forgot his question. I made him forget what he was going to say.
A little bit.
No, stop looking for a comeback and everything. I'm not guided. This is not pre-watched. I'm not scripted. Nobody knows what the fuck anybody's going to say. You just have to go on whatever it is. And then if I post this on YouTube, I'll look like a fool or you'll look like somebody. But I'm not going to post your face. I'm not going to put nobody's face. This camera's on the ground. Somebody don't look like a fool after they post this to 37 viewers. so you know, it's not a whole bunch. It's only 37 viewers. But you still might have a little bit of social anxiety. That doesn't tell you what you're not going to be. It's going to tell you what you are going to do. If you can think, you know, abstract enough. He doesn't know you're about to drop knowledge. Tell him about the information. Hey, there's the information. They got the information over here. You're not interested in it. That means that you must be something. He was going to ask me a question, right? I wanted to stop him from doing a job or something. Like if I'm not in like, I don't want to be involved, or I'm anti, I'm against change. What is change? How do I know you're not a bully? How do I know you're not out here bullying people? Just because I imbibed a little bit of the fucking berries, that, you know, the spirits. I partake in hobbies, right? You see me cracking a beer in front of your face. Why are you walking around all timid, bro? Don't be timid and stuff out here. It's not that. You know, it's all right. It's all good. I'm getting bored anyway. I'm a bored troll. I'm just gonna walk away. You're right.